which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everyone. All right, public hearing was taken care of at 6:30. Joe, what do you have for the group?
Well, it's just a continuation of what was going on last time. You see the paperwork in front of you. Last time I was here, there was a little controversy as if to what I was seeing in the neighborhood was untrue. And so the first thing I wrote down was my neighbor, who's lived on the street for 30 plus years, confirmed everything that I told you guys. He knows all about the heroin dealers up the street in the condemned house. He knows all about the abusive father, animal neglector next door to me, and he knows all about the pedophiles across the street. Okay, so I talked to you before about the chronic speeders. What I'm proposing in the paperwork in front of you is to install one of these in my light socket in the front of my house. And what that's going to provide you with is, that's why I highlighted it, two-way audio and visual. So when you put the speed trap machine on the street, you'll also have a full audio and visual of what's in front of my house at all times. The only thing I need your help with is I need something to stream it to, because I'm not a tech guy. I don't have any technology, but I can get this. And on the flip side, if you flip it over, I'm going to install two or three of these, just so you have, full light, you know what I mean? And so it's two-way audio, so you can contact me. It has a siren, and you'll have visual, just so if you think anything I'm telling you is not true. So I got my neighbor confirming it, and then I'll also have this confirming it, and that'll help us with the speed trap. That's pretty much it. Other than that, when the cold weather came, the heroin guys kind of stopped their operation. But what I've been noticing lately, I wrote down here, is two crazy women walking up and down the street. One wears sunglasses in the middle of the night and walks up the street like this. Okay, the other one literally walks and looks at the snowbank, screams at the snowbank, and then screams at the sky and starts waving around like she's in WWF from the 90s. So I don't know what's going on, but basically when I see these people, it's a little bit of my fault. I should have called the cops in the summertime when the activity was hot, when I saw it all, but I didn't know, and I didn't want to try to get somebody in trouble if I didn't know exactly what was going on. But then I found out what was going on. So I'm thinking about, every time I see these people, I want to call the cops and have them pulled over and searched. So I don't know, that's what's going on. So I'm trying to set up the neighborhood watch, but if you don't think I can do it, I got this here. And I want to have this streamed to a phone that's here at the town hall. So everything that's going on in front of my house comes to the town hall. And that's basically all I have. I just wanted to say 3 things about small business. I'll be out of here in 30 seconds. One, I want to say, did I have it? Oh yeah. One, I want to say Gallows is one of the best mom and pop shops I've ever been to. Please support local. Don't go to Walmart. Go here. Number 2, Renee and Cassidy at the pot shop are amazing. And number 3, last thing I'm going to say, I'm concerned about the Save-A-Lot. Right now, the owners are in a kind of like a business battle of some sort. But what happens is, if you go in there, shit's kind of sparse. But what they said is, everybody in there is wicked cool. They're wicked hardworking. So the reason I want to bring up Save-A-Lot is, if you can support Save-A-Lot and go to Save-A-Lot, please go there, because if you don't, a lot of really good people are going to lose their jobs. But other than that, that's all I wanted to do. And I hope I didn't go over my 5 minutes.
No? All right. Thanks, Joe.
All right. Thanks, guys.
So I'm just going to give you the high level, Joe, just some answers. So the police commissioner had informed me that he talked to our officer and he is gonna stop over and pay a visit to you,
Okay, no problem.
okay? And, Highway Department has some children at play signs being made up for Jefferson. The speed, device, that records all the information, that won't be until spring and after the snow's gone.
Okay.
We don't put them up in the winter time because of plowing, just so you're aware. So that's what I wanted to let you know at a high level.
I appreciate everything you guys are doing, honestly.
And again, like I mentioned to you before, if you have an issue, call 911 because that's going to be your best course of action.
I think you're showing the place signs that would be from before.
Yeah, I was talking to Chris for some different ones they're looking at, so more vibrant. So, okay, thanks, Joe.
All right, thanks, Chris. Thanks for being a good mayor. When's the next election year?
It's an down the road a little while.
All right, hang on. Give it here.
Have a good one, buddy.
Hey, vote Chris Henner. Cleaning up Wilcott, one street at a time.
All right, Joe. Good enough, buddy.
You're supposed to say I'm Chris Henner and I approve this message.
Oh, they know who I am, trust me.
All right, Jesus. All
There's no
right, I love you guys.
changing that.
All right, I'll call the cops.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
We can make this town better, I swear.
All right, I have resolution number 2026-1. What this is this is a big one. Change in engineering firms for the 2023 WIA Water Infrastructure Grant. The motion to accept this resolution is to terminate CPL Clark Patterson Lee and move this over to LaBerge, which LaBerge also did an RFQ on this, so they're still part of the program. At a very high level, the reason for this change is that CPL has been virtually non-existent. We should have already had this engineered going out to bid, and up until last week, as Ed can confirm, through multiple phone calls, emails, no communication back to us.
Really?
Yep. And it was handed off to another individual. At that point in time, we had already decided that we need to make a change. So Ben, that was part of the grant that we did for the dissolution project.
Oh, yeah.
That is also their forte is water and sewer. So like I said, they put an RFQ for that. So we want to move over to that. So I just need a motion made to accept resolution 2026-1.
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
So all of this needs to go to Ben.
That package is better then?
Yep.
Okay, and then I'll send over the resolution over to Municipal Solutions too.
So that's the long and short of that one. Water sewer account 06480 penalty amount of $43.29, and that's what the forgiven part, right?
Yes.
Need a motion for that?
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Water sewer account 17040 with penalties of $24.52.
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Here we are back to that shut-off list again. At a high level, what did we talk about? About 42,000 in delinquent accounts.
Yeah.
This list is the amounts of people on there doesn't seem to grow as much as the dollar amounts. Folks, I can't express how important it is to get your water bills taken care of. Like it or not, this is also a functioning business, and it has expenses come on a daily basis, just like any other business. If it comes to a point of shutoff, it will be knocking on your door, or you may show up at home and you'll have no water. Mind you, if water gets shut off on a Thursday, right, no later than Thursday, you're not getting turned back on until the next week. So please, by all means, get your water bills paid. Make a motion to accept the August 2025 monthly court audit.
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion to accept the September 2025 court audit.
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Oh, we got a lot of these. Finally caught up, huh?
Well, actually, if you read it, you'll see that there's stuff missing, but I just don't like
Yes.
anymore.
July 2025 monthly court audit.
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor? And October 2026 monthly court audit.
Oh, I'm sorry, that should be 25.
Oh, 25. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
August 2000. Yeah, whoa, we've got a long ways down the road, didn't we?
Yeah.
August 2025 monthly court audit.
She said she couldn't wait, she's ahead of the game.
You second that, Dave?
Yes.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we need a motion to approve the 2026 mileage reimbursement rate at 72.5 cents per mile.
Sounds good. Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Oh, you had to put that in there,
Well,
didn't
we
you?
can wait till next week if you want, or the next meeting if you want. It's up to you, but I'm good on the
Yeah,
second.
let me look at the calendar for the budget workshop. Anyways, that's what we're talking about, budget
Okay.
workshop.
I'm gone the second week,
Yeah, I know.
so I'll be cruising.
I'll take a look at the calendars and see what we can fit in there.
Okay.
Oh, accept the November 2025 Treasury Report and financials.
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
I need a motion for past meeting minutes of December 9th, 2025 department head.
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Need a motion for abstract number 8 at $233,371.89.
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Fire hall use request February 28th Flynn family dinner. Joe Flynn.
Motion.
Separate. Any further discussion, all in favor? Everybody's all for that one.
You brought that in this today, that's why it wasn't on the agenda, I thought you just.
And there is one this weekend also at the fire department for,
Chicken barbecue.
yeah, for,
Bubba.
yeah,
Jarvis.
yes. Mr. Jarvis's benefit. Yeah, Shelley Bezos contacted me on that.
Didn't the date know? Isn't that his name?
Huh?
Doesn't the date know? Isn't that his name? I
No,
just know it by
Jarvis.
Bubba forever. I'm not sure now. Anyway,
But anyways, we did accept it.
yeah.
So there's chicken barbecue for benefit after surgery. Oh, let me see here.
That's it, you said Saturday, correct?
Yes, Saturday.
Saturday.
17th. Let's see. Marshall, any for the group?
No, not at this time.
Dave, anything for the group?
No, not for the group.
I'm going backwards here. So I talked to Anne Marie out on Jefferson today because we had sent a letter there to have the shed removed off of the village property. My thought was, obviously had 30 days in that letter. She is aware of what the survey came back. I'm okay with that not being moved until, spring or late spring, so our yard doesn't get tore up or they tear theirs up. So I just wanted to get your guys' thought to see if you're okay with that.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so you want to just reach out to her, Fran, and let her know that
Damn.
we're good with the extension on that? Okay. So I got another thing that came through the emails. So Helmy sent it out, but I also got it from the state. So there's a new grant out. Boy, they have a way with words. But anyways, it's called New York Plays. And it's a playground grant.
20% match.
Yes. So it covers a multitude of things for the entire park. So I think we ought to dig into this a little bit further. I just want to get everybody's buy-in because simply at the Falls Park, I mean, you could do new fences, a different pavilion, a multitude of things down there that may fall into that category. So it's and that's got to be submitted by June. So if you guys are all right, we'll further pursue this.
Oh, you heard that?
Yes,
That's a good
Fran.
idea.
And then I have a this.
I said I did the record.
So Fran, we're gonna have to get with Melissa on this, that safer paths,
Mm-hmm.
because this is a little not quite what we were looking to do.
Right.
So we'll get so we did that safe paths, if everyone's aware, where we put the new crosswalks in up at the library with the blind mats. The next thing that we're looking at is, because I see this has it coming down from the dealership, we're actually looking to come down from the entrance/exit of the backside of the stores towards the Falls Park and run a sidewalk down all the way to the Falls Park from there, because we don't have one. You actually have to walk on the pond side and then cross the road. So I've talked to Wessie Masonry a while back. We'll get them back out here to kind of look at that, but I think probably a sidewalk all the way down through there would probably benefit us quite a bit, instead of having to cross the road. So
Are they trying to say that they want to put a crosswalk in to connect all that stuff, but they want to do it up
On your end.
on the top of the hill?
yeah, so I got to talk to her and just see, because like I said, we had never made mention of anything on the on your side, because like I said, it was just simply coming off of that. So we would take those two up, put the blind mats on each side, and then run it down into the parking lot.
Right.
That way you'd have access that way. But there again, so it was a little confusing here in this email, but we'll get it straightened out. As you know, we had a little bit of a thaw here. Highway guys have been doing a great job keeping up with everything, but I really need, and I'm going to look at the camera here so everybody sees this, I need some help from the community. We have this nice ice skating rink, but for the love of God, whether it's an adult or a child coming from middle school or kids out there playing, it hasn't happened once, but it's twice now in the time that it's been assembled. Somebody goes in there and smashes all the ice. That's why we can't have nice things. That's simply what it comes down to. So please, just stay off of it until the darn thing gets frozen. And I'll tell you what, the last time somebody, you definitely had soaked shoes or what was going on, because I don't think there was a piece of ice that you didn't break. So again, we try to have nice things, but for some reason somebody feels it's worthy just to go break it. So that's a couple reasons, folks, why that hasn't been able to be used.
The village will dictate when it's open for use and when it's closed.
Yeah, it's got closed on it.
Yeah, well, it's still closed.
Yeah, you got a paragraph on there. Shouldn't be on it.
But again, it's just, just please talk to the kids, adults, same thing. I mean, it's, who knows? But it is problematic. And I'll be honest with you, with the time that it takes to put it up, not that it's a ton of time, but you start breaking the ice and it punctures the liner, it may not come back. I mean, that's just simply where it is. It's stupid game, stupid prizes. So other than that, I need to make a motion to bring on and hire Devontae Davis under the contract not to exceed $22.37 hour with benefits. Correct?
Yes.
As far as you know.
Yeah, he's going to waive the insurance.
Okay. So we'll figure all the rest of that out. But anyways, not to exceed the $22.37 per the union contract as a water operator. So a new addition to our team because Mr. Mettler is retiring next month. So I need a motion for that, fellas.
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor? And then you have the test set up, Fran?
I will now. Yeah, she's
Okay.
aware of it. I'm going to let her know tomorrow so that they
All right.
okay.
So the rest is up to you, my friend.
We'll get it made.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. So we got that. So anything, Jack, anything for the group?
I'm good.
George?
Nope, not tonight.
You gotta have something.
She can't even answer.
No.
You're allowed to.
Hey, at least I asked. Tom, anything else?
No, I got nothing.
Eva?
No.
Fran?
I'm good, thank you.
Ed?
No.
Okay, so I need to go into executive for personnel.
Take a motion at 7:20.
George, do you have some time tonight? Because I do have Jerry coming in, and you're pretty involved portion of the fire department, so I think
Yeah,
your input would be appreciated. So, okay, thanks everybody. What's that?
Are you all set with me?
Yeah, we just changed the 60 to 60 days.
Yep.
Yeah, so if anybody has any questions on the local law, that had been changed, I can hit you guys at a high level. It's, the $200 limit is there. This basically changes, the ability that if you are hit with a citation or fine, up to $200, Tom can definitely, change that structure. But it gives the village will now have the ability to re-levy that fine on your property taxes if you don't pay that fine.
This is a civil fine or?
So it takes it, so it keeps it out of the court system, so to speak.
Oh,
Versus, if it went to, well, Tom's got an example, it goes into the court system, becomes a civil penalty, so to speak. But what is the Supreme Court one, Tom? So it's up to $1,000 a day?
So if we did the fines over 3,000, you'd have to collect them. If you didn't have this process, you'd have to collect them in the state Supreme Court. But under state executive law, if we prosecuted that way for civil penalties or whatnot, we got to apply the state Supreme Court. But it could be up to $1,000 a day. So our local civil penalties are considerably less than what they could be. And there's always the option to appeal it to the board if somebody felt they were, outrageous or wanted a reduction or something.
so this is for like code violations?
Code violations,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Violations of the state uniform code or
Okay.
our chapter on uniform code. And also certificates of occupancy if you violate their provisions.
Yeah. So again, this just gives us the ability to re-levy that figure, if not paid on your taxes versus we didn't have that option before.
You can vote on it tonight.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, it doesn't actually impose the penalties.
I just want to make sure everybody's good with the 60 days and
So
stuff.
it just allows them to
Just
have that
allows it to
mechanism.
levy.
Yeah.
Yep, a mechanism to collect. Yep. But if otherwise, if you're all set with me.
Yeah, we're all set. Then we'll go into executive.
I got something
Oh.
for regular.
Yeah, what's that, Eric?
See how I come in for the executive, the gear that we talked about that we're getting for the 2 new members, and then for Courtney that we had to get gear so we could purchase what we were going to purchase from her past
Okay.
department, and 1 for Chad Countryman, and then 4 for those are exterior or interior gear, and then we got exterior, which is considerable, less than half of the interior gear for Otis and Pete and George and myself. Four
You have
sets
that
of
dollar figure?
The dollar figure is $20,320.97. I tried to get it printed off tonight at home before I came, but I couldn't get it to print.
20,000 what? I'm sorry.
$320.97.
Thank you.
Correct.
Who's the vendor?
MES.
Oh, same one we used before.
Yes.
Okay, so we need a motion for purchase turnout gear for interior and exterior not to exceed the amount of $20,320.97.
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion, all in favor? Aye. Here we go. Get them guys protected and gals. Okay, into executive at 7:24. Thanks, everybody.